When we opened the store on Sunday, December the 7th, I noticed the radio, Franklin Roosevelt was on, this Pearl Harbor was being bombed. We couldn't believe it for a Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. They stated that you either had to move out or stay and go to the camp. Gave us 3 days to sell the store, and we just had purchased a meat case, cost us $800, and we finally sold it for $500 and threw in the store. Well, I didn't think it was right. We're Americans. 100th Battalion was the National Guards of Hawaii. They didn't know what to do with them, so they were all Japanese. Mm-hmm. National Guards of Hawaii. They were guarding the shores of Hawaii, but they rounded them up and they sent them to Camp McCoy, Wisconsin. I joined the unit there in Italy, and after they came back from Rome, and we wanted to prove that we were Americans, and we wanted to prove our loyalty to the United States, that we will fight for the U.S. The tree bursts, what hurts.
Yeah.
Artillery hits a tree and then the shrapnel just flying, rains down on you. Mm-hmm. No way to protect yourself against that. Mm-hmm. And if you're lucky, you got to. But if a shell came in and knocked me off, and I knocked me about 10 feet left there, and I got up and I was black and blue all over, and I had a nick on my wrist here now. Mm-hmm. But then I looked down and I see my buddy from Washington laying face down, and I turned him over, and the jugular, he got hit in the back here, and his jugular vein was a stream of blood coming out like a pencil, just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I couldn't stop it without choking him.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to hold it, and how do I stop it, this area? How do you, without having to choke him? Mm-hmm. And I called the medics, and they put him on a stretcher, but he died on the way down. He lost too much blood. Mm-hmm. And it kind of hurt me here. The first Japanese to see somebody dying, and then I saw Germans with their heads blown off and bloated up or shot. Didn't bother me a bit. Mm-hmm. But when I see my own friend died, we got surrounded. And here's this one German coming up after me. So I took my Luger out. I fired 3 rounds at him, and he hit the ground, and my buddy stands up and says, "Swear," and he got shot. And when he got shot, I crawled over to his holder and I said, "Why'd you stand up for? Why'd you?" And he tried to say something, and he just blood was coming out of his mouth, and he just went limp. Then I knew he died. I held him and told him, Why? Laid him down, and I picked my submachine gun, threw my pack off, got everything. I just had my ammunition on fire, so I ran up the hill. I was going to get the SOB that shot him or die trying. Yeah. Zigzag back up that hill, firing left. I don't know how many I shot and how many I captured. We captured some others were surrendering. Then they finally start to surrender. So they were all wearing white handkerchief and white flag, and hands up in the air, and they're waving. So we took the hill. It didn't dawn on me then. I was just mad. I just lost it, everything, and I was crying, and I was going to get that guy that shot him.
On June 21st, 2000, Joe Sakato and 5 others who were still alive received the Congressional Medal of Honor from President Clinton. As President Clinton said on that day, rarely has a nation been so well served by a people it has so ill-treated.